The Gypsy King Tyson Fury rips Matchroom promoter Eddie Hearn. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below. Use my link. It is in the description box of all of my videos, and it definitely helps the channel when you guys use that. Now, you can also get ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and Hulu, all three apps for $12.99, all three apps for one price. Use my link. Now, Tyson Fury Wilder fight week, let's get it. It's a big fight week, and ESPN asked Tyson Fury about recent comments. Eddie Hearn basically said that he heard he was picking Fury to win in the Wilder scrap, and then he backed off the blocks last minute and says he heard some camp rumors, so now he's picking Deontay Wilder to win. Into this, Tyson Fury was asked about Eddie Hearn. He says, Eddie Hearn is a wanker. Not really, the man's a clown. I don't care what he says and who he says. He mentions my name to keep relevant and to keep his fighters relevant, which that's up to them. Let them do what they got to do. No idea and no interest either. It doesn't matter how Wilder fights. I don't watch Deontay Wilder, and I don't care what he does. It's about me and what I do on the night. I got 3 fights left on my contract. After that's over, I'll think about walking away because I don't need to fight anymore. What's the point? What am I going to gain from it? When I beat Deontay Wilder Saturday, the game will have been completed. I'll have won every single belt. After this win on Saturday, there will be nothing more to do. When I kick his ass on Saturday, I'll definitely sing a song about 270. I'm heavier but leaner, if that makes sense. And again, that's what he said. Again, Eddie Hearn's comment was, I thought Tyson Fury might win, but I heard a few things in camp. Might be rubbish, but I think Deontay Wilder's going to win by stoppage. So, you know, Eddie Hearn does talk a lot. So he probably, I don't know if he heard something or not, but I think he was always picking Deontay Wilder. But since he has Anthony Joshua, he doesn't want to just come out and say that. He doesn't want to just come out and say, hey, I think Deontay Wilder. And, you know, Deontay Wilder has got to be one of the most hated heavyweights. Like, Deontay Wilder minds his own business, pretty much a straight shooter, and people do not like giving Deontay Wilder any type of credit. Like, they don't want to give him a shred of credit. They don't want to say he's strong. They don't want to say he's powerful. They don't want to say he's good. It's all negative stuff. It's, oh, who's Wilder beat? Or why is he fighting Luis Ortiz? Or look at his chicken legs. Or he lacks technique. All he has is the right hand. Like, people just do not want to give him a fair shot. So, you know, especially in the UK, the commentary is super biased when it comes to that, because Wilder is definitely a threat to any of the top names in the UK scene in the heavyweight division. So Tyson Fury, you know, he has this back and forth relationship with Eddie Hearn where he's, you know, jumps down his throat and saying Eddie Hearn's a clown, but then 1 minute the UK guys seem buddy-buddy, and, you know, 1 minute Tyson Fury will say bad things about AJ, and AJ would do the same thing. Then the next minute, AJ's offering to spar Tyson Fury to help him beat Deontay Wilder. So the whole UK boxing scene, in my opinion, they have some weird quirks like that, where it just is what it is. I'm not going to spend too much time on this video, but that's what Tyson Fury had to say about Eddie Hearns. He says he's a clown. I agree with him in the sense of, at least for the moment, Eddie Hearn is definitely clout chasing, because if you look at it, Eddie Hearn is tied to Sky Sports and DAZN. Sky Sports and DAZN both in the heavyweight scene and picture, and just not even the heavyweights, but fight-wise, they have the weakest calendar. So the heavyweight division, this Friday is the weigh-in. Saturday, February 22nd, Wilder Fury 2. Much anticipated rematch between Deontay the Braun Bomber Wilder. Oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated. Eddie Hearn and Tyson Fury, right? So that's a big fight. Guess who won the rights to broadcast it in the UK? Tyson Fury's side and BT Sport. So Sky Sports missed out on this opportunity to host this fight in the UK. So all that traffic, all the people that are going to wait up late and watch it in the UK, that's going over to BT Sport. BT Sport, another Frank Warren fighter, they got an amazing fight between Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois. Another fight that Sky Sports came up on the short end. The reported Sky Sports fights are Joshua versus Pulev and Dillian White versus Alexander Povetkin. And if you look at those two fights in comparison to Wilder Fury 2, a sequel, and the first fight was an instant classic, and fights like Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce, there's no comparison. So I do agree with Tyson Fury that his name is being mentioned, and it's just clout chasing. Like, you've seen recent headlines. Joshua ain't making no real headlines with Pulev talk. All of his headlines have been coming from when he or Eddie Hearn or Dillian White mentioned at least Tyson Fury, but predominantly Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. You know, there's been a couple times where Fury's name was brought up by White, by Hearn, or by AJ. AJ said he wanted to fight Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia, you know, things of this such. And, you know, all three of them keep mentioning Deontay Wilder. Meanwhile, the only person who's actually fighting him is this week, and that's Tyson Fury. So I agree with him. I think Eddie Hearn and team and DAZN, there is a lot of clout chasing where they'll mention, even though they know Wilder Fury are engaged in a second fight, likely a third fight, especially if this is a successful event and the money's good. And yet and still, Eddie Hearn and trio, Dillian White and AJ, keep talking about Wilder and Fury as if they can get next, you know, and they can intercept this fight. So just goes to show you that Eddie Hearn and AJ overplayed their hand. AJ was a huge star, and his star power has since dwindled. Now he's resorted to being the, you know, number 3 guy in the division and the guy that nobody's really talking about, you know, in terms of his next move and his next event. So good luck to them. Let me know what you guys think of Tyson Fury. He said Eddie Hearn is a clown. Drop your thoughts in the comment section if you understand what I'm referring to regarding the clout chase. I can't wait for the fight this Saturday, February 22nd, ESPN Plus Fox pay-per-view. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.